hit the like button. Hit the like button or kick rocks. Go throw your tantrum somewhere else. Hit the like button. All right. This is Nicholas Brooks, an attorney. This is, I think, the third video that I've shown that he's posted up. I love his analysis. He's an actual bar licensed attorney. And this is what, this is what happens when you really want to understand the law or things from a legal perspective. I turn to experts. I turn to people who went to law school or have become full-fledged attorneys because there's a difference. So if I don't understand something, I Google it, research it, look it up. I watch videos of actual attorneys giving breakdowns, and there's several out here on YouTube that are bar licensed attorneys that can help break down these lawsuits. When it comes to anything financially related, I watch other people who have education experience in finance. For whatever I'm researching and reporting on, I'm going to make sure that I research and listen to others that are actually experts. So Nicholas has a fantastic way of, being neutral and impartial, giving his assessment, especially on the Macron lawsuit. So this is referring to the business model built on defamation for Candace Owens. I mean, we've all looked at the tax documents for Blexit. The end. Point taken. If I can get one of the mods to drop the link in the chat for Nick Brooks, that's his channel name. I'm going to give him a sub. He's awesome. But make sure you drop his YouTube channel link. If I can, please get one of the mods to do that. And I will drop the video link in the chat, so that people can go back and watch themselves. Let's get to it.
A California attorney, and backed by popular demand, we're discussing Candace Owens.
He's awesome.
This time, we're not just talking about her lawsuits. We're talking about her entire business model. When you put together the Macron saga, the Erica Kirk assassination theories, and years of conspiracies about Israel, Egypt, and even the United States, does it start to look like commentary or like defamation as part of the product? Start with the scale of the Candace Owens business. Reporting estimates her company brings in up to the low to mid single-digit millions per year from a mix of YouTube, a high ad density podcast with dozens of rotating sponsors, speaking fees, merchandise, and books. In that conservative media ecosystems, advertisers pay premium rates to be in front of her audience, and outlets from Fortune to Bloomberg point out the more provocative and conspiratorial the content, the more it tends to blow up, which means more views, higher ad rates, and more money flowing through her whole operation. One example, in Delaware, Emmanuel and Bridget Macron say Owens took a debunked rumor that Bridget is secretly a man, tied it to incest and abuse of power, and turned it into a recurring Becoming Bridget arc across platforms. Their complaint does not just call it hurtful. It says she used these verifiably false and devastating claims to promote her platform, gain notoriety, and generate income, and even weaponize their retraction letters as more content. Another example, Erica Kirk. She's now on CBS saying her one-word message to Owens is stop, because Owens is making serious money while spinning multi-episode assassination and fraud narratives around Charlie's death that repeatedly drag Erica, Turning Point USA, and foreign actors into the story. Erica's concern is not abstract. She says that these theories are bleeding into how the public and potential jurors see a real murder case, the same way the Macrons say Candace's series is bleeding into how the world sees Bridget's identity. Zoom out again, and the targets get bigger. Owens has spent years accusing countries like Israel and Egypt and others, and sometimes even the United States government itself, of staging attacks, assassinations, and wars as part of hidden plots, including claims about Israel deliberately attacking American ships like the USS Liberty. These are marketed as just asking questions, but they present detailed stories about who did what and why, which pushes them towards specific factual allegations.
Let's be honest. I mean, if you're asking a question, you're asking a question. It should be very clear when you're giving a statement versus asking a question. A question is not going to have a whole lot of your opinion riddled throughout it. It's going to be a question such as, Candace Owens, when are you going to post the FBI text message you sent to this high-ranking FBI official? Especially when you don't trust the feds because you're a hypocrite. I could do that. When are you going to post this text message, Candace? Very simple. people should know I'm asking a question. Not sitting here trying to give an affirmative allegation and then purport it as a fact with no evidence. And she still doesn't understand the definition of the word truth.
Questions, but they present detailed stories about who did what and why, which pushes them towards specific factual allegations, not just, I don't like this policy. When you line up the Macrons, Erica Kirk, and the country level conspiracies, the pattern looks like a playbook. Pick a shocking theory, attach it to real names and institutions, serialize it across shows and platforms, and let the outrage drive attention. Business coverage notes that her most controversial arcs often bring the biggest engagement and economic upside, which is why critics and the Macrons in their complaint describe these narratives as a campaign that also happens to be profitable. And quick note to Candace's followers, no one is paying me to say this. I'm not being paid by the Macrons, by Erica Kirk, by Israel, by Egypt, or any political organization to make.
It's so funny because, they can't prove it at all. No proof, no transactions, no nothing. Even when I'm asking for the evidence, they still don't render it. Candace refuses to post these so-called transactions that's flowing from the French president to Club de Sant. Somebody told her, oh, there's a paper trail. Post it up. She didn't even bother to ask for it. That's just laziness, Candace. You're lazy as hell. She didn't even bother to say, I'm not getting off this phone with you until you send me evidence on that. Otherwise, I'm going to keep that to myself, and I'm not going to repeat something like that, to which you have no proof. If you're saying there's a paper trail, it should not be that hard to show that evidence. And it shouldn't be hard for her to ask questions of this same high-ranking French government employee to get that evidence. Why is that so difficult for her to ask? But she can ask questions on other stuff. But she didn't question this so-called French government employee. This is how you know she's doing it for views, clicks, money, and subs and likes. And the candy asses in the bots come in and confirm that every single live stream I have. Because you can't make this up. They literally confirm that she's doing this for views, likes, clicks, money, and subs. Oh, she's got so much millions of dollars and it's so many followers and so many. She can get hundreds of thousands of views in a live stream. You can't. They're confirming that. And they're not even smart enough to pick up on it. You can't make this up. She's blamed any and everything on earth. I still hope Erica Kirk recorded that conversation.
These videos. I do this because I'm a California attorney who actually enjoys explaining how defamation and speech law work when massive platforms collide with real people and real nations. And if business ever comes from that for me, it's because viewers think I'm good at my job as an attorney, not because anybody bought my opinion. And if Candace Owens ever wants to test my channel in court, I invite that sweetheart, and California would be an interesting.
Yeah, Nicholas Brooks said, game on, heifer. Game on. I love it. I love it. Let me not put words in his mouth. He said, yeah, I invite that. Just like Candace said, sue me. I want subpoena power. And she can't even define how subpoena power works. Can't make this up. Yeah, okay. Candace, you're going to get what you asked for. You asked for people to sue you. Don't get mad when they do. Stop getting mad, throwing a tantrum over this lawsuit, the Macrons. They're not going to dismiss it, no matter how hard you cry. Your tantrum is not going to force them to just dismiss this lawsuit. Nope. It's time for the chickens to come home to roost. We're all here for it. Oh my God, this is epic. We got the body language guy making his stance clear because, this cult is out of control. And you have Nicholas Brooks and the whole attorney. Good luck to that, Candace.
And if Candace Owens ever wants to test my channel in court, I invite that sweetheart, and California would be an interesting place to do it. California's anti-SLAPP law gives strong protection to speech about public figures and public issues and lets you ask for your fees if someone files a lawsuit just to shut up that speech, especially when you're accurately describing public lawsuits and major reporting. If you want more blunt breakdowns like this, please hit like. Drop a comment with whether you think this looks like sharp edge commentary or defamation as a business model. Subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss the next update. And share this video with someone who thinks all of this is just content with no real world consequences. Thank you very much.
This was epic. Oh, Nick Brooks. Y'all look at that smirk. Y'all look at this smirk. It's so adorable. Yes. Oh, Nick, you're just a cutie pie, honey. Look at this smirk on his face. I love it. He said, you know, I invite that challenge. You know, I welcome it. Come on. I wish you would. He said, I wish you would, heifer. Oh, this is so good. So good. Make sure you guys go check out Nick Brooks. Yeah, you get mad that Jesus come back. Just check him out. It's so good. So good.